If my anxiety was building, I couldn't imagine how Izzie was feeling. Turned out, I read the situation totally wrong. The chimes rang to announce a visitor. I turned as Hunter stepped inside.
Good afternoon, ladies.
A shorter figure stepped from behind him. My breath caught. I should be accustomed to meetings with Detective Winsel, especially after this past spring when he took over the case involving a dear friend of mine. We'd certainly gotten to know each other, but I was just as uncomfortable. Why had he come along with Hunter, I wondered.
Chloe?
Hunter leaned in for a peck on the cheek. He turned and smiled at Izzie.
How are you, Izzie?
I'm great, thanks for asking. Izzie's tone oozed with confidence. I frowned. She appeared calm, even happy. If this was an act, she'd win an Oscar. Detective Winsel, I'm surprised to see you, I said, facing him. He raked fingers through his messy mop of hair and adjusted his rumpled coat.
You and me both, Miss Abbington. Winsel has been working on the case I told you about. The one with the murdered wealthy recluse?
Right. I waved them to the closest seats, then moved to flip the sign on our door and close the window blinds. There was no point in arousing customers' curiosity. Why? Are Aaron's death and that one related? Izzie's eyes widened. Are you suggesting both were murdered? Izzie, please, let them finish. I'm sure that's not the case. I sank into my chair and gripped my knees, fighting the urge to let Izzie's overactive imagination get to me.
I'm more focused on the art theft, actually. That's why I plan to keep informed about Aaron's case. I've heard Clive Whitmore's painting might somehow be involved.
Winsel scooted forward in his chair, gazing at Izzie.
Tell us about Martin Steele.
Izzie blinked. He's my friend and business partner. We've known each other for a little over 2 years, but mostly on a professional basis. The truth is, he doesn't talk about his personal life, like family or friends. He asked me to paint a reproduction of a famous painting he owns. That's when we became acquainted.